What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm coming at you with some more analysis. We're going to be looking at Momentous, a recent invitational event where some of the best players from the Tri-State region, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm European, but I think from the Tri-State region, go head-to-head, and we got some heavy hitters like Tweek, Dabuz, etc. And that's exactly what I want to analyze. I'm going to be looking at Tweek versus Dabuz. I'm going to be looking at the Diddy versus Min play, as well as some of the Diddy versus Olimar play. So we're getting two matchups and some pretty interesting in-depth look at these characters. Really interested to see how these players do, especially Tweek. Been on the grind on Wi-Fi for sure. Want to see how that all comes to fruition. With a character that we haven't really seen at top level, actually at all. He's really made a surge in popularity. He's really had a surge in popularity in the lockdown, and now we can finally see how he performs offline. I have high hopes for Diddy. I think he's a really good character. Let's see how Tweek uses him. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into today's analysis.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
Trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Let's see. We're gonna review. I think we're gonna review Momentous now, right? So Tweek versus Dabuz, pretty interesting. I think so. A lot of Diddy say that this is actually a hard matchup, because you know Min is a zoner. But I actually think Diddy does pretty well here if he gets to his banana. When you play against Diddy, the most important thing is to prevent him from getting his banana, right? And Min is actually really good at preventing him from getting banana because she pressures Diddy from across the stage. But at the same time, once the banana is on the field, Diddy gets to contest her range with a lot less risk attached. So what I'm really interested in is, like, if you guys have followed Twitter recently, people have been talking a lot about, like, Diddy's difficulty. And I want to be open-minded about this. I want to see, like, what are the things that Tweek does that really, like, complicate the character, that make his decision-making complex. And I think this is, like, probably one of the most interesting matchups to view that in. Because, like, in this matchup, it's hard for Diddy to catch a banana, so you have to play more banana-less Diddy. And banana-less Diddy is actually, in my opinion, a lot harder than Diddy with a banana, because with, like, the strength of banana is that it simplifies a lot of the game. I think the way Tweek plays, or the way Dabuz plays Min is very different than what I'm used to. He goes Megawatt from the get-go. So I actually don't like Megawatt in this matchup, because if this had been Ram, he actually would have gotten the punish on the banana grab, I think. So yeah, immediate Megawatt. So this makes sense, right? So the main thing you want to do against Diddy with a banana is to get rid of the banana, right? That is your goal. Get rid of the banana. So how do you get rid of the banana? Well, the only way to beat banana is to make it whiff or to shield it. So we see a decent amount of shielding from Dabuz, and now when the banana gets pulled, it actually doesn't pressure as much as I think he should. Right? So this banana whiffs entirely. Tweek messes up, like, his banana as well as his aerial spacing. Gets a new banana, so he should have gotten punished for this, for sure. And then so this is very important against Diddy, is that you contest his monkey flips after he does it to the center. So Diddy doesn't have any airspeed, right? That's his main, like, one of his main weaknesses. He doesn't have any airspeed. So right here, you have, like, if you're in this position, you have to contest the center of the stage. And Dabuz does so, gets interrupted by the banana, and gets comboed. So this is why this is such a hard position to be in. You need to contest the center of the stage, but he also has banana, so he's good at defending, or aggressing in this case. Well, defending his position, aggressing on the center of the stage. So you basically enter a 50-50, where either you shield to get rid of the banana and kind of play the long game, or you interrupt and you try to prevent Diddy from getting to the center of the stage. I think at the end of the day, I would try to contest a little bit sooner, but Dabuz still did well trying to contest in general. So good aggression there. Again, plays a very long range game and basically lets Diddy grab the banana for free. Now shield, make sure that the banana gets thrown away. Again, I don't know why Tweek keeps throwing the banana so high. Right, this is the second time he's overshot the banana, and I guess it's just because Dabuz is more of a grounded player than most people. Because, like, it's a very common thing for people to jump out of the corner, right? So, I mean, I get where it's coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, if you don't really have the data, why would you commit with your resource like that? At the same time, though, if Dabuz is not pressuring you for getting your resource, you might as well throw out the attempts. because like every single time you kind of retreat, he can retreat further. He mixes up a little bit of burst range. That's good. Good ledge trap. Bananas Diddy. Bananas Diddy going off. And now the Buzz plays aggressive. Okay. So this is interesting. We see a large amount of non-banana Diddy play, and that's actually really hard to do. So yeah, direct interactions by Tweek, very well done. So that's kind of like the main 50-50 for Diddy, right? So on one hand he can grab the banana, and on the other hand he can establish his burst range. And if you can mix up between these two very well, you're actually like at a really good spot for like Bananas Diddy. So if you look at what Tweek does when he's in vanilla, like or like Bananas Diddy, like so far he's only like dash backed and pulled the banana, but now he's throwing out forward airs, getting the banana again, right? So focusing on banana play. And here we actually get like the monkey flip to center, and instead of resetting, he immediately tries to mix it up with burst range. Right, so look at this interaction. We dish the banana, get out of the scramble, side beat to center. You imagine he retreats here, goes to the platform, grabs the banana, instead dash attack. Right, gets interrupted, it's okay. Not a big reward. Again, jumps over, no reset, just goes for the pressure here, and this time he succeeds, gets good reward, because it's a ledge trap. Down tilt, reactionary dash attack, very, very smooth by Tweek. And then confirms here, very nice, very well done. So now he has established burst range as an option, which he hasn't really done before. And that is scary because now Tweek, knowing the burst range is coming, he needs to decide between retreating more to counter the burst range or advancing more to counter the banana pool. And he decides to basically retreat here. Plays a little bit more aggressive. But Tweek, he's just not pulling banana. And then we see the retreating play from the Buzz right here, stationary with the smashes. Tweek gets his banana for free, and then he gets to aggress again. So very important, 50-50 burst range or pluck a banana. And for the Buzz, so here's the thing about what can make this matchup hard for Diddy. And I mean, I don't know if it actually is. It's just what I heard, and like there's as many opinions as there are Diddy players, right? So what I think can make this matchup hard for Diddy is that like there's this range where like if Diddy's right here and Min Min is right here, Min Min is outside of Diddy's immediate burst range, right? Because an arm from this range will intercept the burst range. While at the same time, especially with Ram, if Diddy like retreats here, Min Min can almost like, I think she can even react and just like follow with the arm. And maybe if she did an arm just to beat the burst range, she can even jump during the lag and then send the second arm out at the banana pluck. So there's ranges where she can cover both the burst range as well as the banana pluck. And that is what I think can make this difficult for Diddy. But then like once the banana's in hand, it gets harder for Min Min. So interesting play right here. The Buzz. So I think, so this is my personal opinion, and like the Buzz is obviously like a really good player, so don't misinterpret this, but I think the Buzz does tend to be too defensive. Like I've seen his Palutena before, for as far as his Palutena was around, and his Palutena basically never aggressed. And when it aggressed, it wasn't really good aggression. And I think like if the Buzz, like personally, if I were to work with the Buzz, I think the main thing I would do is I would try to work on him and try to like teach him a little bit about the right moment to aggress on the opponents. And at this moment, like I think in this game especially, I guess Diddy, it's just a necessity. It's just a necessity. Tweek is balancing his aggression and defense very well. Yep, just very safe. Okay, monkey flip kick this. He does monkey flip kick to the center a few times too many. I would say, but I mean you get away with it, right? Anything at the next webinar? I might have an announcement about that. Okay, so we got the banana pluck. Right. So this is the distance. This is what the Buzz wants. But then he gets pushed into the. Oh, look at the way Tweek places neutral. Like look at the stage positioning. Tweek in the corner, at the ledge. Basically the worst situation you can be in. Jumps, threatens a monkey flip kick to center. The Buzz has to retreat. Tweek using the time to run up and shield. Very hard for the Buzz to beat this. Has to grab basically, which is very risky when banana is so low risk. So instead of grabbing, I think he misinput the arm and has to retreat to compensate for the leg. Now the banana is going to push him even further into the corner, catches the dash off, and now the Buzz is all the way into the corner. And I guess like the misinput was bad, but the way Tweek was shielding allowed him to mitigate even if the arm was sent towards him. So Tweek just kind of like using the implied pressure of the burst range, even when he had a banana, or especially when he has the banana, to push the opponent onto the ledge. And that is why Diddy is so goddamn scary, because he has so much control over the stage, even when he's not like actively occupying it, because of how, like, look at the distance. Like, he was standing right here, and a banana covered like this arc from like the full hop toss, right? Which is like a huge arc to cover from like I would say at this point it's like just about unreactable, maybe a little bit earlier. But just huge control over the stage. And then there's monkey flip kick as well. And here we see the juggle. We see again, I think right here we see a monkey flip kick to the center. Because, you know, if you get away with it, you should keep doing it. So again, a little bit lackluster aggression by Dabuz. Instead of trying to call out the monkey flip kicks, which he hasn't done before, he positions for it. And here's the thing, right? Just positioning for the monkey flip kick is never going to punish it. Because, look at this. He's positioned perfectly to punish the monkey flip kick. He gets punished instead. Why? Because he dashed back and he tried to punish the landing with an arm. So, in other words, if you want to beat the monkey flip kick, you actually need to call it out. You need to be there relatively directly, or you need to be good enough at juggling to beat him afterwards. So something like Korin, Ike, right, Krom with like good up airs, those characters are definitely a lot better at kind of like waiting out the monkey flip kick, positioning, and then beating. But Min Min, definitely a little bit worse at those juggle scenarios. He's mostly about catching landings, and then Diddy has a lot of ways to mix up his landings because of like the B reverse peanuts. Of course, side B can have different sorts of momentum as well. Directional air dodge, down tilts on the banana, stuff like that. Just has a lot of mix-ups. Not specifically in that situation, but overall for sure. So get the corner pressure. Tweek. Oof. Oof. What a confirm. That was really good. Again, the full hop toss. They're now working out. They didn't really work out when Dabuz was in the corner, but now they seem to be doing a lot of work. The forward tilt, the hitting on the ledge. And the up B almost getting the strong hit. And up smash. Yep, frame 5 as far as I'm aware. Tweek's pressure just really good this game. Yeah, what can I say? Like, look at the way Tweek approaches here. Frame 5, yep. Look at this, landing, dash up shield. Just dash up shield. Such a silent move, right? He's not like run up smashing. He's not run up like hard calling it. Run up shield, very calm move. Just get the arm on the shield. He knows he can grab in between the arms. And there's the rest. Just playing a very nice balance between like initiative and reaction. Whereas Dabuz is trying to play purely positionally. And by playing, like, and even then, it's purely defensively, right? It's all defensive positions. Definitely not what you're looking for in this matchup. Ooh, good. Good control here with the Ram Nair and then the Ram tilt too. This character is a fucking glass cannon. Holy moly. The Nair with, oh, that was the Dragon Nair, and then the Min forces the, or the Ram forces the air dodge, and then he catches Tweek on the banana pluck. A little bit greedy, perhaps, by Tweek. But it is pretty rare. Like, no other character probably can hit you there, unless it's something like Sheik that has, like, the diagonal needles. But yeah. Yep, so this is very good as well. So if you're ever playing as Min, keep this in mind, guys. So look at what happens here. So we get the corner. We double shield the tilts. So what happens now? Min has to compensate for the lag. So Tweek waits and sees how is Dabuz going to compensate. Is he going to move defensively? Is he going to jump? He jumps, sees the jump, tries to call it out, and then covers all of it. Very well done by Tweek. There's the combination between reaction, right? So you take a moment to react, and then you take initiative on what you see. So that interplay will always be there. There's a part where you're reacting to the opponent, and then you act. But there's also situations where you take the initiative to put yourself in the right position, and then you react. So you need, like, one of the biggest difference between, like, top level players and even, like, higher mid-level players is that they know when to react and then take initiative, and when to take initiative and then react. And that balance is super abstract. Tweek has amazing control over the concept. You can see one of the things that I always found very unique about Tweek is that he's a very aerial player. very, very focused on the aerial side of Smash. Where I think MK Leo is way more of a grounded player. Yep, and now we get the down tilts. Good pressure. Good pressure for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then there's the full hop banana. So it didn't work out at the beginning. And I actually like... So what I think happened is that Tweek establishing his burst range, when I pointed it out, that crucial moment, when Tweek started applying his burst range, right? And I said, okay, now it's a 50-50 between the burst range and the banana. That showed to the Buzz, hey, I need to get around this burst range. And the way Min Min should do it, in my opinion, when Diddy doesn't have a banana, is to position yourself in such a way that you can basically beat the burst range and the banana pool. But when Diddy has a banana, you cannot do that. So Tweek has the banana here, and you cannot play that mid-range anymore. So now, to avoid the burst range, what can you do? What can you do to avoid the burst range in this scenario? It's not shielding. It's jumping. And that's a catch. So Tweek playing, like basically choking out the opponent. First showing, hey, we're not gonna stay grounded, because if you're grounded, you have to deal with my burst range, which includes like a command grab as well as just a really good dash attack. With the banana as well, like the banana just leading into pressure. And then, when you jump, we're going to call that out. And the nice thing is, because the Buzz lets him pluck the banana so often, he can keep doing it. So, very important against Diddy, don't let him pluck banana for free. So, we're going to Olimar. I'm actually not super knowledgeable about Olimar. There's no Olimars in my region. So I'm interested to see how the Buzz approaches this matchup differently. Can he use Min Min's special jump? I mean, he could do a grounded up B, which has some invincibility. Honestly, now that you mention it, that could be like a really good alternative to like jumping out of the corner the way he did. But the difference is the way he jumps out of the corner, he extends his arms. He does like ram, etc., etc. Which covers him offensively as well. Okay. Okay, good aggressive mix-up. Interesting. It looks like the Buzz has a lot better of a handle on his aggressive mix-ups with this character. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. So we got the Nair. We got the side B, force the air dodge. Oh, and then the back air pressure. Shield immediately, expecting the banana toss. So Tweek, dude, the discipline on Tweek is fucking insane here. So like, okay, you're finally out of the juggle. Any Diddy Kong player would like activate the single neuron and throw the banana here. But not Tweek. Tweek is waiting. And what he's doing is he's waiting to see how the Buzz leaves his shield. So this is a very important thing to learn. If your character is bad against shield, if he doesn't have an amazing grab, or like Diddy, he has like a banana in hand, like Peach has like the single turnip in hand, right? If your character is not good at beating shields, you need to beat the way that your opponent leaves shield. So in this situation, the Buzz leaves the shield with the jump, but Tweek was ready for other options. Now that the jump is out, he actually tries to pressure the platform, doesn't succeed, does get landing pressure, and he does get the conversion. So this entire sequence started with him not throwing the banana here. Extreme discipline. Opponent shields to beat the banana. Empty landing by Tweek to force a reaction. Reaction gets baited, is to jump to the platform. Tweek knows if he stands here, he's going to be able to cover spot dodge, roll away this way, and an aerial out of shield because he has a banana, right? So he covers the main options here. What the Buzz could do is like shield drop and then turn around grab, which is super risky with like a tether grab like Olimar's, right? So this shield, very hard to beat for Olimar. So he jumps to the platform. This is not something that Tweek can directly cover, but who's in a better position here? It's Tweek. He has pressure on the opponent. So what he does is he jumps up, tries to cover the runoff, right? Tries to cover defensively. The Buzz gets scared, goes for the shield, tries to avoid the pressure with a full hop. Tweek sets up on the landing of the full hop. Side B, it's a 50-50. The Buzz, that might be a parry option select, but either way, good parry. misses the punish, tries to disengage instead because the Buzz, again, very safe, very defensive. Instead of directly going for a punish that he's not 100% sure of, would rather take the better situation. Though, what he should have done after the parry is drop through, right? So let's all agree on that. Like, the runoff was not the best option. All good. So he runs off the platform, and now Tweek understands, hey, who has the better situation here? It's actually still Tweek, because Tweek has a landing aerial pressure situation here. Uses the full hop to give himself a little bit of extra time to react to what the Buzz does, instead of just doing a run of aerial, which would be super predictable. And because of the extra time, he actually catches a back air on shield, which is more safe than, for example, forward air on shield. Reads the fact that, or well, actually reacts to the fact that the Buzz is more defensive here still. So let's look at this. He protects, sets up on the landing, reacts to Dabuz's indecision, blending back air, dash shield, expecting a counterattack, not coming, reacts with the grab immediately, and breaks the stalemate, gets an advantage here, and then he gets fucked up for doing it. But very, very good sequence by Tweek. Very, very good sequence. Tweek is like the aerial monster in the game. If you want to get better at aerial play, Tweek is definitely like the best aerial player in the game, in my opinion. If you want to get better at grounded play, I think it's MK Leo. Oh, look at that. Yep. Just a lot of preemptive coverage by the Buzz. Kind of playing the way he plays Mimin, right? The preemptive arms, preemptive Pikmin's kind of the same concept. Yeah, Tweek is a good player to analyze for sure. Okay. Dorito. Ooh, that was weird. Okay. Tweek is patient as hell, and he always catches with the full hop banana. I don't know how. So tries to get the banana, of course. Corners himself for the banana. So now Tweek has center, but gets caught on the jump. Just way too good. And it's like full hop is such a good defensive option, right? So like Tweek has a low commitment option to beat one of the best defensive options in the game. Why not? Why not? Forward throw, forward air. Dash back up air, very nice. Ooh. Look at the way Tweek spaces himself, very, very solid. So this is something only Diddy can do, right? So again, banana privilege. We grab the banana here, or we get the back here, we get the banana. And he positions himself in a way that doesn't cover the center of the stage. So for anyone, I would say this is a bad way to position yourself. Because why? Well, you're sacrificing control of the center, and now your opponent can return to the center. But Banana says no, controls the center even from the side of the stage. Gets the edge cancel, nice edge cancel, but does get punished for it. Forward tilt on the whiff punish, very, very well spaced. And then the monkey flip kick. So monkey flip kick is really good in this matchup. Just goes through the Pikmin. Gonna be a very, very good tool to kind of break the zone. Tweek, knowing down tilt will not convert, waits instead. Now the ledge trap continues, just takes a small hits. Ooh, the L smash. Ooh, that was interesting. What happened? So, what happened? We have the up tilt not connecting, forced fall into the banana. And then the tech chase, dash attack, and he falls out. That's Diddy sometimes, dude. Forward tilt. Down tilt. Yep, good DI by... What an overextension. Tweek not reacting to the DI at all. Down tilt. Bad. Yep. Bad follow-up. Gets punished. That was good. That was really good by Dabuz. Ultimate moment for sure. And the kill on the side B. Why is that a kill move, dude? Alright, final stock. Tweek just kind of stalling. Okay, now comes the offense. So, we had the... Can we go back? Yep, so we got the monkey flip or monkey flip here, go to the center. Center is safe. Use the center to apply pressure. And this is the thing about platform play, right? So when you play on a platform, what is the opponent's instinct? Well, for one, if you are under Diddy here, you can actually be a little bit stronger. If you're directly under Diddy, you can be a little bit stronger because you have like up smash, especially as Olimar, right? Good characters can like up tilt, they can do like landing aerials. But so what the Buzz does is he plays a little bit from the side. But if you play from the side, Diddy can actually like jump over and like drop through and pressure you through that, right? So it's kind of like a catch-22 where if you're below someone, you can pressure them, but at the same time, you're also directly interacting with someone who can do landing aerials. So you go to the side to get it from to get the to get the pressure from the side, which Diddy has a lot more issues with like reacting to, right? So it's hard for Diddy to react to this, but it's also less likely to hit. So what happens is we pressure from the side, and then as soon as the Buzz tries to get the stage control back, because that's what you sacrifice when you don't pressure from below, because like this is the center of the stage, right? You go to the side, you sacrifice stage control, right? So what happens is the Buzz tries to reclaim it, gets in a pressure situation, has to roll, and now he feels like he has to contest Diddy, on the platform. So you cannot let someone play to the platform all the time. You have to contest eventually, because otherwise these type of pressure scenarios are going to happen. So the Buzz is like, oh, we're in a scramble now. He wants to return to the platform. Let me contest that. Tries to do so, and that is where you are actually wrong. So if you try to contest someone going back to the platform, you're actually very open to counterattacks, especially if the opponent is better in the air than you are, and Diddy definitely has a better air game than Olimar. So very, very good movement by Tweek to avoid the opponent, bait them to commit to the platform, and then get the counterattack. Very, very common strategy for people who abuse platforms is to use the platforms to make the opponent go, basically try to make the opponent go onto the platform, and then beat them while they try to do that. It is under the shadow. Yeah, Diddy is really, really good. I think a lot of people underrated him because he isn't as good as Smash 4. Ooh, that was almost really good by the Buzz. Nair up smash. I like this too by the Buzz. Like, look at this disadvantage. So, Tweek gets the Nair up smash. So, what would anyone do here to punish Dabuz? Well, of course, dash attack is landing, or dash grab is landing. Maybe 50-50. Maybe do like a jump aerial, right? Anything to intercept the landing. So what does the Buzz do? Buffer a roll in. So this is, I've been preaching this for forever, guys. So when you like, say that you're right here and your opponent is going to be aggressing on you, right? You don't know if they're going to do an aerial. You don't know if they're going to do an anti-land down tilt. You don't know if they're going to do a dash up tilt. You don't know if they're going to do a dash up grab. You don't know if they're going to do a dash attack. You don't know any of these things. But what you do know is they're going to aggress on you. So what is the one thing that beats all these types of aggression? Roll in. Unless it's drop down tilt. In which case, the down tilt is not really aggression. It's just covering all the options in the world. But yeah, so keep that in mind. That roll in, very important way to beat someone if you know they're going to be, committing. Look at this percent though. 25 on Tweek, 60 on Tweek. Yikes. Sheesh. Mm-hmm. So I think what I don't like about the Buzz's Olimar is that there's inevitably going to be some commitment, right? So if you look at his look at this, look at the way he plays the neutral here, okay? Pikmin, 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 forward air, Pikmin, forward air, Pikmin, Pikmin, back air, right? So it's always like a certain amount of camping and then some aggression. So what I would recommend doing as this type of playstyle is to wait for the moment of aggression and then beat him out. Of course, if you mix up well, it's going to be really hard to do. But I haven't really seen the Buzz just camp. There's always some sort of aggression mixed in, which is good because like that's what makes the Buzz hard to crack, right? Because like if you only play defense, you're going to give your opponent a lot of room to set up any pressure they want. So you gotta have to intercept them at some times. You gotta have to go forward and just hit them with the ignorant dash attack, with the rising fair, with some sort of burst range. However, if you consistently use your burst range eventually, then that becomes a weakness in and of itself. So it depends a lot on what the opponent does. So someone like Tweek, who is willing to sit there and basically try to move around you, make you antsy, make you scared, makes you anxious, and then eventually you feel like, oh shit, I need to do something to stop him from basically controlling all the space. That is where you're weakest, and that is what the Buzz is doing. He's basically mixing in this aggression to basically say, hey, Tweek, don't move that much. And then Tweek is going to be like, well, I was actually moving waiting for this moment, and then he tries to get the punish. Of course, it's not always correct in the sense that, you know, in that situation, the Buzz actually got the hit. So at the end of the day, you know, it is still RPS. You're not always going to win RPS, even if you have the right idea. There's a layer of execution as well as a lot of nuance to the situation. Okay. Nice. Tweek just converting. Who's your favorite player? MK Leo. By far. Ooh, okay. This defense by the Buzz, again, really solid. Like, I'll be to the platform, go to center. Of course, Tweek, we saw this before. He says, hey, it's okay if you go to center. I have this full up banana, and then I get to either hit you or pressure you. He does try to get the pressure, goes for an empty landing mix-up. The Buzz, again, full hop out of shield. This time, the full hop out of shield working because Diddy doesn't have banana anymore. And then goes for a slow drift retreating empty landing. Not even a fast fall, just like the slowest way to return to the ground. Diddy whiffs his pressure, and even though like the Buzz didn't punish him, he got a free Pikmin pluck out of it, which is also pretty solid. And from there, he's back to neutral. So good defense by the Buzz. The Buzz's defense is really solid. He's very good at getting out of this advantage, in my opinion. Up throw, and there is the KO. Very well done. Very, very well done. Let's see. Let's do one more game, guys, and then I got a special announcement today. So let's watch game 3. Let's watch game 3. Because I am interested to see, because I know Tweek wins this. I want to see how he goes about like beating this Olimar, because so far like it looks very back and forth. So I want to see, is it like a big adaptation? Right. So again, covering that full hop height, the banana's so good at that. Like, guys, full hops are broken in this game. Like, if you're not on board of the full hop train, you should be entering it ASAP. Full hops are some of the best. It's the best mix between offense and defense. Maybe even better than spot dodge cancel, because spot dodge cancel is easier to call out. If you full hop, you have so many options. So we get the double jump, which is basically in this situation kind of like a full hop. It serves the same purpose. Gets called out at the banana. Just Tweek covering the airspace so well. Like I said, one of the best aerial fighters in the game. Full hop kind of sucks if you're huge. Even for huge characters, it can be a very good tool. Even for huge characters. Upside out shield into up smash, back air follow up, nice. Ooh, the fight for center. Look at the way these players are fighting for center. After this, so look here. Tweek at center. The Buzz tries to fight for center, and then a dash attack to cover the center. Such a cool back and forth. Because like if the Buzz tried to go for center here, he would be overextending. Diddy tries to like Tweek misinputs here, tries to get to banana probably. So he gets punished, but double jumps out and immediately drifts back into the center. Just says, "Hey, I'm gonna dominate you because of my better aerial game." Right? So if they're both in the air, Tweek is gonna win out. The Buzz, instead of going over again, the full hop principle, going over vertical control, and then Tweek using his ground control to instead turn it into a horizontal situation. So if this had been a vertical situation, he possibly would have lost to the down air that the Buzz had thrown out. But because he dashed back, basically the Buzz was landing right here. Tweek was right here. He said, "Hey, I'm not gonna do this vertical thing. No. I'm gonna dash back." Now it's a horizontal situation, and that is one that Tweek easily wins. And from there, he gets the W. So this is something that Inkling does a lot, for example. So if you're landing on Inkling, they will dash back and then dash back in and grab you. They turn from a vertical into a horizontal situation. Very important concept for juggling. Almost gets the reaction. Same thing. The fight for center and the shift to the horizontal situation. So Tweek first to the platform. Very easy way to get a little bit more of control over the stage. Side bait to the other side. Tries to bait something else. Double jump. The vertical game. And it gets turned into a horizontal game by a fast fall from the platform by Tweek. Such great awareness of when to turn a situation horizontal and when to turn it vertical. Okay. Well, I mean, I saw the tech, but it didn't really do anything for him. Like, look at Tweek. Ledge jump, turn around, popcorn, double jump, aerial buffer. It didn't do anything for him. But it did look cool. Yep, and then the burst range get called. So this is where the buzz, again, like, the fact that he sometimes intercepts you makes it so hard to break him. And this time, the sometimes intercept turned out to be a KO with the purple up smash. Very, very well done. Ooh, okay. I don't, like, the one thing I don't like about the Buzz's play is that he gives up center quite easily. Like, look at this. Dash up, forward tilt, he tries to get the intercept, he gives up the center stage for it. And now the Buzz is in the corner. At the other, on the same hand, he's good in the corner. Like, the Buzz in the corner is actually, he's strong. So, I mean, I guess he doesn't care as much as most people would. Because, like, look at this. He can work with the little space he has for sure. The whistle. Yeah, he's so good with the whistle knock. Side beast, yep. He lives. Alright. And the up B to the platform again. And Tweek, this is where you can see Tweek's strategy falling apart a little bit. So we've seen this before, right? It's a pattern. Tweek sits here and shield. What happens if you go to the center? Full hop banana. I don't even need to say it at this point. It's not working anymore. I mean, he didn't get the full hop, but even then, the Buzz turned it into a vertical situation. The banana way more of a horizontal tool, but Tweek does get the landing there. Good lead for the Buzz. Tweek uses monkey flip so liberally. Yep, and then banana from like. So you guys remember a while back when before the lockdown when T was like destroying people by like grabbing the Galaga or the Galaxia and doing it from the ledge? Yeah, so like every item character can do that. Like Zachary does it with Rob Gyro. He just throws the gyro. Like if he recovers, he gyros the stage and then he grabs the gyro and then he up-beats to ledge. Tweek doing the same. So if you're in this position against a character with an item, respect the item. Otherwise, that happens. Very well done. Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, so I think both players are so comfortable with being in the corner that it becomes such a weird set of interactions, right? So like this monkey flip kick, yeah, you get home safe, but you do put yourself in the corner. But then he doesn't mind being in the corner. He just makes his way out quite easily, actually. Don't see that often, honestly. That the corner is that inconsequential. But I guess like it's hard for Olimar to deal with Tweek's burst range, and it's hard for Tweek to deal with Olimar's camping. So they both have to respect each other's like direct threat range, which means that a corner situation is less impactful. Okay. Okay, here we see the banana camping. Ooh. Coach two people at the same time? No, I unfortunately I don't do that. I do one-on-one sessions. I'm sorry, dude. Okay. Ooh, was it a down smash? Double purple is such a strong lineup, right? So right now is actually already looking really bad for Tweek. So, oh, I pay. Yeah, sure, you can do that. You can sign someone else up for sure. So this is the thing about Olimar. So Olimar is a time bomb. So if you think about like Wario is gonna eventually get his Waft. Shulk is eventually gonna get his Monadas. Olimar is eventually gonna get 2 purple Pikmin. And when he has 2 purple Pikmin, it gets really hard to beat him. So in that sense, you have to play a slow. Well, I mean, you have to play a fast enough game to basically kill Olimar before he gets to his double purple. Because double purple basically means you're out of the game. Like, of course, you can still like at this percent it doesn't matter because you can still like kill him in like one confirm. But look at that. Look at the damage. It's a double purple. It's a time bomb, right? So you have to treat Olimar as Wario, or something like Samus, etc., because like the double purple, that is where you lose, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, nice conversion. Tweek. Jeez, chill, dude. Nair. Banana. Down air. Wow, that was good. One thing that comes to mind about Tweek is that he never uses the monkey flip grab. I haven't seen him, like, I've seen him use it once to get the KO at the end of the at the respawn of a stock, but I haven't seen him use it outside of that one instance. Which makes sense because it is the most vulnerable of his options, I would say. Okay, great edge guarding. This is what you need to do against Olimar. His recovery is actually pretty exploitable. Yep, and there's the Pikmins are back. Now Olimar's back in business, and the Osage Shield, that's gonna not do it. Full hop banana. Oh, the whistle. Oh, that was so close. Oh, he caught it. Yep. So, Jesus, look at that. Let's look at that set of interactions. Upside down shield. Yep. The Buzz covering the recovery. Goes high to the platform again. Gets hit by the banana this time. Tweek a little bit faster on the reflexes, and the Buzz a little bit higher. He upbeat to the platform a little bit lower before, where he had a little bit less lag. This time, Tweek fast enough. Gets the whistle. Very well done. The Buzz could have had the kill there, actually, if he had followed the down air. And then I think he tried to get to the platform, but he just missed it. On the platform, though, that Osage still hit. So, overall, interesting counterplay between these two characters. You don't see this matchup often. But definitely some interesting concepts. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I actually want to get to...